Welcome back to the channel. This is Epic Trends Bros, and we're back at it again with a new video. This is Death Note episode 3. Uh, Last episode they introduced L, a new character to the show. Like he got a rival with Light, and that seemed very interesting. The Omagami or what? I can't pronounce that name yet. But basically, like Sidekick, basically he seemed very entertained by it. So I can't really see what found out next on this episode, what gonna fucking happen, because I've been racking my brain and thinking about what could happen. Like I said, who will find out each other face force, they legit probably gonna die unless they become friends somehow. And I don't really see that happening, but it could, whatever. But let's go into the video.
Victim reports.
Yes, sir. Upon further investigation, we have confirmed that information of the heart attack victims was in fact publicly available in Japan immediately prior to their deaths.
It suggests that given the times of death, our suspect could very well be a student. Based on the fact that Kira is only killing criminals, I think it's safe to assume that he's driven by a very idealistic notion of justice. It's highly possible he may even aspire to be some sort of godlike figure. We're dealing with an individual who has a very childish concept of right and wrong.
About what I said earlier at our meeting. Well, now that I think about it, I'm sure everyone already knew that. I wanted to apologize.
What on earth are you talking about? Nobody said it would be easy to speak the truth, but it has to be done, especially when it's something that isn't easy to say.
Huh?
Having said that, if you'd gone on to say that we should commend Kira for doing such a great job of reducing violent crime, then yes, I might have had a little problem with that.
Oh no, no I wouldn't. That would never happen.
I like those too.
Kidding.
I like those too, so I don't know why I like them.
I knew I could count on you.
Of course. If the police try to come after me, I'm pretty confident I've got something that'll give me the advantage. Hey, glad you could join us for dinner. You hungry, Dad?
Yeah, it's been a long day. So, Light, tell me, how are your studies going?
And that must be the reason why you're so
Shookin'.
confident.
That's right. It's
What the
easy for me to
fuck?
hack into Dad's computer. Run a person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That sound right to you, Ryuk?
So what's your point?
In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I? Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more entertainment now.
Mr. Badass with a little slide, a little one scalp. Ooh.
Inmate 148, what's wrong? Snap out of it!
Hour on the hour.
Considering that this new pattern has been going on for 2 weekdays,
It does punch some holes in the theory that our suspect is a student. Maybe not. Anybody can skip 2 days of school.
You're missing the point. It does appear less likely now that Kira's a student, but that's not the message he's sending by doing this.
As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be a student, the pacing of the killings changed, as if to contradict that theory. Coincidence? No. Too convenient. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information.
There's one thing I don't get. Showing them you have connections to the police makes it easier for them to find you than when they just suspected you were a student.
What's especially important is that Elle and the investigators don't trust each other at all. Think about it. Could you trust someone whose name and face you don't even know? When Elle discovers that I'm somehow getting confidential information, he'll be obligated to start investigating the police to find the source of the leak. When that happens, it'll only be a matter of time before the police start resenting Elle. I'm not the one who's going to find out. I can let the police do that for me. And when they do, that's when I'll eliminate him.
With all due respect, Chief, we're resigning. We demand that you assign us to a different case. Otherwise, you can have our badges right here and now.
Why? You're good cops.
Isn't it clear? It's because we value our lives, sir.
Equals large X. Now pay attention because this is important. Before we tackle more complex quadratic equations, we have to start thinking of large X's value as simply the multiple of two integers. Now, let's apply this concept to our first.
Light, you got a second?
I already told you you can't talk to me in public. How many times do I have to tell you?
In that case, I'll talk, you just listen. If you don't want to hear me, you can plug your ears or something. First of all, I don't have anything against you. I actually think the notebook couldn't have been picked up by a better person. I'm here because I have to stick around till the death note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first. But make no mistake, Light, I'm not on your side or Elle's side. You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
Above all, I need my stalker's name. Once I figure that out, I can get rid of him for good.
He names you right in your death note. Your lifespan will not increase. That is the first difference between gods of death and humans who possess a death note.
That's something about Shinigami that I haven't heard before. Pretty interesting stuff.
Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. And do you have any idea why? Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head. Not only that, we see their lifespan as well.
Their name and lifespan?
That's right. I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now. If I converted that to human time, I could tell you how many years you've got left, but there's no way I'd ever tell you that. However, if a Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up, he can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami. But only if a deal is made, one that's been with us since ancient times.
And what's the deal?
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan. That's all it is. I'll say this once more. Give me half your remaining lifespan, and I'll give you the Shinigami eyes.
If I agree, I'll be able to know everyone's name just by looking at them. If I had that power, the Death Note would only be easier to use.
So, what'll it be, Light? Is it a deal?
Well, that was episode 3 of Death Note, and I wrote a little bit down to remind myself. Met Shooter, I think that's his name. He the cop's buddy, basically. I like them, and y'all watch in the reaction. I know I kept probably like a good minute or 2 minutes, so my reaction to the cop being Light's dad, because that shit legit shocked the fuck out of me. Also, like, when I was watching the show, like, in the prison, I don't know if the animation, the people that made the show did it on purpose or not, but I saw the inmates, when the guy was having the heart attack and, like, dying, like, and falling down. The inmates legit, like, on 1 or 2 of them maybe looked shocked, but the rest of them were like this. Yeah. That's what happens. I don't know if it was, like, on purpose or not, but it kind of did, but also it kind of didn't, because you don't really know with animation, because some people don't want to animate a lot and like to make them still, yeah. But some people I made them like, oh my god, what the fuck, like stuff like that. That was something I saw during the episode. Also, as a hold on the Death Note is finished, what does that mean? Like, can Light fill up the whole book and he be done? He's like the Shinigami, I think that's how you pronounce it, Shinigami, I don't know, fuck my life. But he said you can either die, that's how the Shinigami can get his Death Note back, or finish the Death Note. But what does finishing mean? That I really want to know. I don't know. He said in the episode, in case I missed it somehow. But that was something I was thinking about during the episode. Like, how can you finish a Death Note? Do you fill the whole thing up and you're done, or what? I really didn't get it. Also, the last thing, well, basically the clickbait ending, like how Game of Thrones does. The elf, like, will he take the Shimigami as? Will he like do it just to get them to see people faces, see the dates and the name of the person, so he can just kill it. I wonder if Shimigami just gonna finally I'm gonna watch the next episode to see what the fuck happens. But cause this show legit got me by the balls, and I'm about to see what I gotta know what happens. This episode pretty good. It was filled with talking, not a lot of action, but the talking legit got me into it so fucking much. It's like watching a Game of Thrones episode. They don't get no fighting in it. It just don't telling what going on, what about to happen. Then the next episode, action about to ensue. It about to fuck shit up basically. Not else to say. But next video, I can't fucking wait. The next episode, I like this episode. I can't wait for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Check out the Patreon if you got time. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content from us. I'm going to try to do this series because I saw how many likes I got, how many views I got. And I already do really like the show now, so I gotta continue it. The same thing what happened with me and I'm trying to remember what happened over the Golden Wall. I like, man, I'm gonna do like maybe 5 of them. But I started to liking the show, and this show legit, I'm starting to like it a lot. Thanks for watching. Peace.